Yeah, we're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up in a packed presentation today, there's a Sandy Lane Barbados Gold Cup first win for owner and trainer, but a record-extending 6th for the exciting jockey Jalon Samuel aboard the 5-year-old horse It's a Gamble. The connections of the mare Joqular and 2021 Triple Crown winner People's Champ also grabbing some of the Gold Cup Day headlines in Jamaica. A 5-win weekend for top trainer Anthony Nunes. Just outside Bridgetown, the Barbados capital, is our first stop.
An estimated 15,000 crowd at the Garrison Savannah for the first Sandy Lane Gold Cup in 3 years since March 2020. Unbridled excitement and robust support for several entries, with more than half of this 9-horse field having confident backers for the US $107,000 event. Checking in on the odds, outside of number 7 Bodie Tap at 15-1, despite having English Classic winning jockey Sean Levy aboard, and the Anthony Nunes trained pair of number 6 Brilliant News at 19-1, and Renaissance Frolic, the 12-1 bet in the 8 box. All other entries with fairly vigorous support. Number 4, It's a Gamble, and the 5-horse Tallahatchie Bridge, both at 5-2. Mark Goodridge's It's a Gamble for his first ever run in Barbados, the marginal favourite, with Jalon Samuel aboard for trainer Remel Lavelle. Number 3, the Gold Cup Prep Coolmore winner, So Suave, the 3rd favourite at 7-2. It's 5-1 for the 9-horse Mohawk, 6-1 on Vividly in the 1 box, and 7-1 on number 2, American Diamond. Let's get the race call now from Dean Springer.
Racing for the 2023 Sandy Lane Barbados Gold Cup is on its way to the roar of the crowd. Mohawk is the one who's fastest away from the gate. So with a mile to go, it is Mohawk who lays on the outside, Bodie Tap. Renaissance Frolic is out early, so too is Vividly. Then on the inside behind horses, I can find American Diamond. Between horses is
It's a Gamble.
It's a Gamble. Then towards the outside, So Suave. The last pair are Tallahatchie Bridge and Brilliant News. A roaring crowd as they thunder on the paddock bend. The opening quarter, 24-1. And Mohawk will not have traffic as an excuse today. Sean Levy has Bodie Tap in 2nd. Vividly and Rocco Boy in his 3rd. Renaissance Frolic is on the outside of that one. Down the inside is American Diamond. Towards the outside, It's a Gamble. As they round the far turn and head up the hill. The opening half, 48-4. They head up the hill. They've just got over 3 furlongs to go. And it's still Mohawk. On the outside, Bodie Tap pressing the issue. It's a Gamble is there. Renaissance Frolic running a big race. Vividly is falling backwards as they come inside the quarter pole. And it's Mohawk trying to make all the running. Renaissance Frolic is running at him. And these two have separated themselves along with It's a Gamble. And there are no more turns. And Brilliant News gets a lovely letting on the inside. It's a Gamble on the inside. And on the outside, Tallahatchie Bridge is flying between horses. Right on the outside, Renaissance Frolic. It's a Gamble and Tallahatchie Bridge. It's a Gamble. A sure thing to do.
What a finish this, between two of Barbados' most talented riders. Vigorous left-hand whipping by Patrick Husbands in the red and white silks on the inside aboard Tallahatchie Bridge. But in the black cap on the outside, Jalon Samuel's mount, It's a Gamble, stronger in the finish. A record-extending 6th Sandy Lane Gold Cup win this for the 29-year-old Jalon Samuel, and a remarkable 5th in the last 6 years for the New York-based rider, who just flourishes on Gold Cup Day. Remember too his 2018 unprecedented sweep when he won the Gold Cup Tanglewood and Spa with Sir Dudley Diggs, Northern Star and Celestial Storm. And what about Remel Lavelle? They call him Perkins. Brilliantly wins his first Gold Cup. Similar achievement for first-time winning owner Mark Goodridge and groom Roger Eiffel. It's a Gamble by 3/4 of a length is the 2023 Gold Cup champion ahead of Tallahatchie Bridge. The top 2 finishers at 5-2, the top choices, chased by So Suave, the 7-2 third favourite. So the betting public spot on, 1 minute 50 and 1/5 of a second for the 9-furlong trip. Now to the supporting stakes events on Sandy Lane Gold Cup Day. First, the Sandy Lane Spa Sprint, where the 6-year-old Dominus was favourite on a 6-race winning streak and looking unbeatable in sprints In front here under jockey Ray Williams.
Is Dominus in front. From on the outside is Zico. Tucked in along the rails is Zaid. Then comes Bajan Azteca. Joqular sweeps on by on the outside. Then on the inside now comes Masaru falling away. That one is Show the Money. Then comes on the outside is Radio Flyer. Then on the outside of them is Brenner Pass. That's the way they race as they race towards the quarter pole. And it is Dominus in front just by about 3 parts of a length. Joqular is appearing right on the outside as they come to the top of the lane. And it is still Dominus in front on the outside. Here comes Joqular. There's some bumping and banging. And bang, the strikes they come. And it was Dominus in front on the outside. Here comes Joqular between horses and Zaid. And it was on the outside Joqular.
Neil Gill on commentary. No stopping Rocco, the Jocko boy on the outside, sweeping to the front late aboard Joqular, past the towering favourite Dominus on the inside, and the fancied Zaid in the middle with Patrick Husbands aboard. A model of consistency, this 5-year-old mare Joqular for owner Darwin Clark and trainer Charles Williams has never been out of the top 3 in 10 starts at the Garrison. 4 wins in her last 5 starts and 5 lifetime wins now. A good third in the Coolmore in January. Joqular is fabulous here in this win by a half length. Second past the post, Zaid disqualified, so the favourite Dominus gets elevated to second. 1 minute 5 3/5 the winning time for the 5-1 bet Joqular and groom Justin Coppin. The Tanglewood Stakes over 10 furlongs attracted 10 starters, and like the Spa Sprint was pretty competitive. Mid-race, the 6-1 bet War Eagle, owned by West Indies Test captain Craig Brathwaite, is in front.
War Eagle, he goes ahead. Between horses, here goes Aries. On the outside, Nelos is running a very big race. To the roads is also coming with a run. So too is Supermodel Mika is being asked for more run as they race towards the quarter pole. And it is Nelos, and on the outside it's War Eagle. And it has People's Champ who's come down with just about a furlong and a half to go. People's Champ picking it up on the outside, and Nelos inside the final furlong, and it's People's Champ and Nelos. People's Champ and Nelos, they're neck and neck, stride for stride. People's Champ, Nelos, People's Champ and Nelos. People's Champ is pulling away. People's Champ will win the Tanglewood.
Delano Lopez, son of Canada-based top jockey Simon Husbands, delivers a perfect ride here as the 2021 Triple Crown winner. People's Champ rebounds in a big way from a leg injury and surgery for his first win in 16 months. Owned by the Kid Syndicate and TNT's Stefan Narayan-Singh and trained by Andrew Nunes. People's Champ pulls clear for the length and a half win in the Tanglewood, also for groom Marlon Price at 5-1 odds over the fancied 7-2 bet Nelos, who was eyeing back-to-back Tanglewood wins, having scored last year with Rocco Boyne in the saddle. People's Champ clocks 2:10 4/5 of a second for 10 furlongs.
Riveting action there from Sandy Lane, Barbados Gold Cup Day at the Garrison Savannah. Let's head now to Jamaica, where there was racing Saturday and Sunday at Caymanas Park.
Saturday's main event was the SVREL 6th anniversary trophy 5.5 furlong sprint with 7 starters. Champion trainer Jason DaCosta's speedy 5-year-old mare She's My Destiny coming off a 2nd place finish to Mahogany last month in the Island Clicket. The big favourite here and early leader, watched in the combox by Brian Rickman.
They're making their way now toward the 7/16th. Can they catch the fleet-footed mare? She's My Destiny by a length and a long tail. Duke now the best of the rest, chasing in second. King Arthur is backed out into third. I Am Fred in the red races on the outside. While this of all, that's Curlin's Affair. Laban has ground to make up. And last of all, it's a Jonker Jeff. But it's She's My Destiny on top of the field with a quarter of a mile to run. Here is the great Duke now lengthening stride. King Arthur will try to run on down against the rail. I Am Fred begins to make late progress, but with a furlong to run. She's My Destiny harried all the while by Duke. I Am Fred beginning to close. King Arthur is down against the rail, and now the great Duke grabs a slim lead. Here is I Am Fred now pumped up on the outside, and I Am Fred will win the SVREL 6th anniversary trophy over Duke.
DaCosta had 4 starters. His betting favourite She's My Destiny beaten into third, but stablemate I Am Fred at 8-1 odds gets the mild upset win by 3/4 of a length under Roger Hewitt, fighting off 92 shot Duke for the SVREL 6th anniversary trophy win in 106 3/5 for 5.5 furlongs for owner Miller Azan. This one of 3 DaCosta wins on Saturday's card. Sunday's feature was the Millard Zaidi Memorial Cup, also over 5.5 furlongs. The favourite from the barn of 3-time champion trainer Anthony Nunes, who had already had 4 weekend wins. Joqular Noon currently 4th here under jockey Tevin Foster in the blue and white silks in striking distance.
Madeline Sunshine is travelling strong. There goes Eagle One, needing to find 2 1/4 lengths as they blast past the 3. Alexa's Dream in the blue races on the outside of a Joqular Noon in the blue and white. Big Daddy races next, then Generational and Forget Taurus Boy. They're coming into the lane in the Millard Zadie. Madeline Sunshine. Here is Eagle One now harassing on the outside. Madeline Sunshine and stablemate Eagle One going at it. Joqular Noon now asked to come at them. They thunder up toward the final furlong. Eagle One points. Here is a Joqular Noon. And now Joqular Noon gets the lead. Eagle One will have to fight back if he can. Inside the final 16th, it is Joqular Noon and terrific Tevin Foster. They're going to take the Millard Zadie Memorial Cup second win for Anthony Nunes.
Under Tevin Foster's smooth handling, Joqular Noon snaps a 5-race winless run and makes his 7th career win look easy. As the 4-5 favourite, Micros' 5-year-old wins the Millard Zadie by a widening 3 1/4 lengths over Eagle One, clocking 1 minute 7 seconds even for Nunes' 5th win of the weekend, his best Saturday-Sunday weekend haul since last September 10 and 11, when he also logged 5 wins.
We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.